Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to another episode of Bruno's You Don't Have To, the short form podcast. What do I mean by short? I mean I will have this done in less than 4 minutes, I promise. An entertaining 4 minutes at that.
Now they're handing out trumpets, it's a showing up, calling every chance from just bad luck. But the vital permeate face is strong. And
I'm still stuck on the idea of what the fuck did our parents' generation do to fuck us up as parents as badly as they have. I spent a good part of my career supporting kids between 12 and 7. What I came to learn from that experience is that all kids are the same. The good kids, the bad kids, the kids in the middle, they're all the same. They fuck up and then they generally try to cover that shit up, which is just normal. The worst was I would call a parent and say, hey, your kid did this. And then they would respond with, oh, my child would never do that. What? Do you forget that you were fucking 14 once and you did stupid shit and you fucking lied about it? I didn't. It's all the same. Now, my son got himself into a bit of a pickle at school before the end of the school year. His mom called me to tell me what was happening. I was kind of curious because the school hadn't contacted either of us yet. Who contacted us was our son with a cell phone that he was not supposed to be using in school. But his mom was proud that he had contacted her, tell her what had happened at school. And I laughed. I said, you realize he called you to get ahead of the game. He was laying the foundational bullshit narrative to try to sway you a little bit and reduce his culpability. Because I want you to think about it. When was the last time your child called unprompted to tell you that they fucked up? Never. Because kids don't do that shit. If your child calls you from school saying something happened here at school, what they're trying to do is to lay the foundational narrative, which is bullshit. So 5% of what they're telling you is true. Something did happen. It's the other 95% bullshit. When I said this to her, she wasn't very happy. Like I was tearing at the very fabric of the relationship between mom and son, no less eldest son. But it brings up a bigger question for me. Why have I seen over the last 20 years an increase in the number of parents who are stepping in to try to run interference for their kids' fuck-ups? I almost feel like it's like parents don't want their kids to go through adversity. But what the fuck happens when these kids leave us and they haven't had to walk home in the rain? They haven't been punched in the face. They haven't been called out for their lies. Did we create an entire generation of kids who have not had any type of adversity in their life and where everything is fucking programmed for them? So it's like parents want their kids to have this sparkling image, not only from the outside, but also from the inside. That's not good. Nobody's sparkly. And sparkly is fucking boring. I am seriously concerned about my kids, all the kids' ability to deal with adversity, to deal with defeat, be able to get a B on something and not have a fucking anxiety meltdown. But then I wonder, have we created an entire generation of kids who are just fucking weak and lame, that we've taken away all adversity, all conflict, all complications of their life, where we hold them up on a pedestal as being these brilliant, perfect snowflakes? Then they leave the nest. What the fuck happens to them then, huh?
Respect from a wrinkled hand, not from likes or TikTok fans. Now they're handing out trumpets, it's a showing up, calling every chance from just bad luck. But the vital permeate face is strong, and there's still one forge if it don't get warm. I'm mad just mourning what's gone before, cause they just ain't built like that anymore.
This has been a presentation of the Library of Congress. Visit us at loc.gov.